This session is for IB board grade 10. Okay, so today I'm going to solve few trigonometric problems. Okay, so this is part of transformation formula where I'll help you to learn the basic of trigonometry, which is going to help you for the grade 10 students of IB board, and also actually this is in part of class 11, right? So if you attend this class, it will definitely help you both the grade 10 and the grade 11 students. Okay, so let's start. So trigonometry start with this formula: sine of a plus b is equal to sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Now sine of a minus b is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Now if you add these two, right, sine of a plus b, sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. So you will get 2 sine A cos B. Now let's apply this formula here. So there is a question like sine of 12x, sine of 12x plus sine of 4x. So the question is that express the following as the product. We have to express this as a product. So what we are going to do, we are going to apply this formula here. Okay, so let's say here a plus b is equal to 12x and a minus b is equal to 4x. So a will be 8x and b will be 4x. Fine. Now sine of 12x plus sine of 4x, we can write like sine of 8x plus 4x plus sine of 8x minus 4x, right? So you are going to treat this as an A, this as an B, this as an A, this as an B. So the next step will be, next step will be 2 sine A cos B. That means 2 sine of 8x cos of 4x. So this will be your answer. Fine. So the solution done. Okay, I am going to share different kind of problem now. Before that, let me show you the one more formula which is really very important, and that is cos of a plus b. So cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, sin a sin b, and cos of a minus b is equal to cos of a cos of b plus sin of a. So cos and sin, these are the trigonometric function, right? So like a and b are the angle, and this cos and sin, they are the operator. They are treating as an operator. They are acting on the angle, right? So these are the angle, and those are operated by the cos function, sin function, or also other than tan function, right? Cot function. Okay, fine. So if you add these two, then what we are going to get, cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. So it will be 2 cos of a cos of b. Similarly, if you say cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b minus cos of a minus b. So it will be from this formula you can get it like minus 2 sin a sin b. Now how to get grip on this? You must practice at least I will suggest 20 times or 30 times the same formulas. Okay, so once you practice more, so you will have a visual power, right? So you can visualize any solutions like but to visualize a solution you must have multiple practice this formula. Let me show you one thing like we have a question like cos of 12x plus cos of 8x. Now we have to make it a product form. As you know that, here we will be treating a plus b is equal to 12x and a minus b is equal to 8x, right? So here a will be 10x, right, and b will be 2x. Fine. So now this one we can write like cos of a plus b, like 10x plus 2x plus cos of 10x minus 2x. So it will be like cos of a plus b, cos of a minus b. So you can treat this one like this, right? This one. So let me change the color for more focus. So answer you can write like 2 cos of 10x then cos of 2x. So this will be your final answer, right? So this way you can solve the problem with the sine and the cos functions. So I am going to solve you 2 more problems today. Just follow my session. I believe that this is going to help you for the grade 10 IB board students, right? Okay, so you have 2 months before your session start. So if you utilize these 2 months, this is really going to help you. Okay, like the next question is that cos of, let's say cos of 100 degree plus cos of 20 degree. You have to prove it. This will be equal to like cos of 40 degree. So as I told you, we will be treating a plus b is equal to 100 degree and a minus b will be equal to 20 degree, right? A plus b 100 degree. Yep. And a minus b 20 degree. Fine. So what will be the value of a here? A will be 60 degree, I believe, right? A will be 60 degree and b will be 40 degree. Fine. Now, so this will be like cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. So that means cos of 60 degree plus 40 degree plus cos of 60 degree minus 40 degree. I hope you are enjoying the show, right? So this is the 20 degree and this is the 100 degree. Fine. So let me change the color for more focus. So now this will be like cos of a plus b, cos of a minus b. So what we learned in the previous so let me show you the slide. So my slides are with me, so you can get it anytime, right? 1 minute. It's lost somewhere. Okay, yeah, we have it. So cos of a plus b, cos of, so 2 cos a cos b, right? 2 cos a cos b. So that means 2, what we can write here, it will be 2 cos a cos b, means cos of 60 degree, then cos of 40 degree. We have to prove it, right? Now we know that cos of 60 degree is equal to 1 by 2. So this will be like 2 into 1 by 2 into cos 40 degree. So your answer is coming, right? Cos of 40 degree. So things are proved, right? So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So what you learned, that you can able to solve. You can, yes you can. You can able to solve. You have to believe it, and all the solutions are very, very simple. Just before you start numerical or solving something, just think that yes, you can able to solve. Yes, you can able to solve. You have practiced and you go ahead. Once you go ahead, you will able to solve. Your brain will we explore, right? So nothing to worry, just go ahead, and you must believe that every solutions will be a simple one if you go ahead. Fine. And you must practice the formula. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching. So follow my sessions. I'll share my sessions regularly for IB Board grade 10 students. Okay, thank you.